Hello everyone. Today we are going to see the practical of computer network. The first practical is IPv4 addressing and subnetting. So here some examples are given and we have to solve that example. So we will see this first practical in our theory lecture. Second practical is the use of some commands. So we will see later on these commands how to run. Today we are going to see our third practical, configure IP static routing. So let us first see what is meant by static routing. So routing is nothing but how we will send data from one device to another device. And while we are sending data from one device to another device, or from some sender to some receiver, the data will go through number of devices. Okay, so we can call them number of hosts. Okay, so all the devices which we are using in the network, all these devices are called as host. So whenever we want to send data from one device to another device, the data will not directly go to receiver, it will go to some other devices, and from that devices it will reach to the destination. Okay, so there are different routes by which the data should reach to the destination. So we can configure these routes by using three ways. Either we can use a default routing, second one is static routing, and third one is the dynamic routing. So these are the three ways by which routing can be done. First one default routing, second one static routing, and third one is the dynamic routing. So today we are going to see how we can configure static routing. For that, let us see what is the aim of our practical. So our aim is configure static route on Cisco routers with the following information. So here is some information given. First are the networks given. So we are going to use three networks. First network is 172.16.0.0/16. Second network is 192.168.0.0/24 and 10.0.0.0/8. So these are the three networks. These are the three networks by using which we can get some IP addresses which we can assign to different devices within that network. Suppose if we consider the first network 172.16.0.0/16. Is the CIDR notation, and 16 number represents number of n bits or number of network identification bits. Okay, so depending on these n bits we can decide what is the subnet mask for our network. Okay, so this is the first network. Then second is of 192.168.0.0. Here CIDR notation shows 24. That means 24 bits are used to identify network bits, and for third network it is /8. That is 8 bits are used to identify network bits. Let us see the next, that is gateway addresses. So for the above three networks, we are going to use three gateway addresses here. First gateway address 172.16.0.1/16. This is the one IP address which belongs to first network. Second gateway address is 192.168.0.1/24. This is the second gateway address which belongs to second network, and third one default gateway address is given which belongs to third network. Now what is meant by gateway address? Gateway address is the address of interface which is connected to router. Okay, let us see the diagram, then you will understand what is meant by gateway address. Okay, so in this diagram here it is shown two routers. First is router 1, that is R1, second one is R2. Okay, so the circular symbols represents router, and router is the device which connects to different networks. Okay, then there is a rectangular shaped objects which are called as the switches. So we are using three switches Okay, and switch is the device which connects number of devices in the same network. Okay, so within same network we can use switches, and within different networks we are using routers. Okay, and here are the three another devices shown, that is PC1, PC2, PC3, which are the end user devices. Okay, so let us see first the interfaces of R1. So as you can see in the diagram, R1 has total 3 connections. That 3 connections are also called interfaces. So R1 has 3 interfaces. First interface is FA01. Okay, so this interface FA01 is called as gateway address or default gateway for the left side network. Left side network is 172.16.0.0. So this is the leftmost network for which the interface FA01 is the default gateway. Okay, then second interface of R1 is FA1/0, which is the second default gateway for second network, that is 192.168.0.0. So this is the second network we are using in our this entire network. So FA10 is the interface which is used to connect to second network. Then our third interface is FA0/0. So this is the third interface which connects router R1 to another router R2. Okay, so FA00 is the interface at the leftmost. Similarly, at the right side you can see same name of the interface, that is FA0/0, but these two interfaces at the both end will have different IP addresses. Okay, then router R2 has two interfaces. First one is FA0/0 and second one is FA0/1. So FA0/1 is the default gateway for our third network, that is 10.0.0.0. So with the help of this interface FA01, the network of 10 can communicate with network of all other networks which are connected to router R2. Okay, so let us see how we are going to do this practical. Okay, so here in this diagram we are totally using 4 networks. First network is of IP address 172, second network is of IP address 192, third network is of IP address 10, starting from 10, and fourth network is of IP address starting from 100. Okay, so totally 4 networks we are going to use. Okay, let us see how we can do this practical. For this we need one software, that is Packet Tracer Mobile. So first you should install this Cisco Packet Tracer Mobile app from Play Store. You can easily obtain it through Play Store. Okay, so it will first take some time to open it. Okay, click on just OK. So it is the product of Cisco company. Here are 2 options shown. We have to click on the new option, and here you can see the white space. This white space is the workspace area. To start our any project, we have to just tap on the screen at any point. Okay, so when I tap on the screen, I will get this circular window which shows different devices that we are going to use in our practical. So what are these devices? It may be end devices, routers, switches, wireless, some node, multi-select, draw, WAN, security hubs. So these are the different devices that we can use in our practical. But in today's practical we are going to use just routers, switches, and some end devices, that is a PCs, that is personal computers. So let us start with our practical. So what we need 2 routers R1 and R2 and 3 switches. Okay, then we need 3 computers, PC1, PC2 and PC3. So let us take it. Just tap on the screen, click on routers, we are going to take the empty router. Click on router empty. So here we will get the first router. Again tap on the screen, click on router empty, you will get the second router. Okay, then what we need 3 switches. Again tap on the screen, click on the switches and take any switch. Okay, so here I have taken switches. Click on the switch. Okay, so we have taken 2 switches. Again we need one more switch, so take it here. Okay, so what we need next are the end devices. So tap on the end devices button, then you will get the various different options, from which we need a PC option. Okay, so you can see below create there is option PC, just click on it. So this is PC 0. Again tap on the screen, end devices, again tap on PC. This is PC 1. Again tap on the screen, end devices, then click on PC. So you will get our third PC. Okay, next what we have to do, we have to make some connections. Okay, so let us see how we can make connections. Okay, so for this first we have to take some links within router. So for that click on router, click on physical option. So for router to connect with other devices, it needs some fast Ethernet connection. So here is the different options shown below, that is PT router NM1AM. This is shown in yellow color. When you tap on this, then you will see the description of every connection. Okay, so here it is Ethernet connection, and what we are using is the fast Ethernet connection, because our interface name is FA0/0. So FA means fast Ethernet. So for that we are using the option PT router NM1CFE. Okay, so this is the option we are going to use. But before that, what you have to do, you have to see the switch of your physical device. So here you can see the green color switch. Okay, so there is one button which is shown in green color. You can see here it is. Okay, there is some green color button. So tap on that green color and you can see our physical device is off. Whenever it goes off, then only you can add new modules to this device. Okay, so we are going to add fast Ethernet interface. We need total 3 interfaces for first router. So just drag it and drop here. This is first, then again same way you have to drag it and drop in the second slot and then in the third slot. So in this way we can obtain 3 interface connection. Again we have to make this device on. So again tap on the same button so that it will be in green color. That means it is on now. Okay, so in this way you can configure your router so that interfaces can be added to it. Okay, next to go back you have to click the button behind physical. Okay, beside physical there is a network button, just click on there. Okay, so router PT is ready to accept connections now. In the same way we have to configure second router. Click on physical, then switch off the device, then use CFE connection, drag it and drop it in the empty slot. Okay, so in this way you can add new interfaces that you want to connect with other device. Okay, next what we have to do, we have to connect router with the switch 0. So for this tap on the router and click on connect option. Okay, tap another device to make a connection. So first we want to make connection with switch 0. So tap on switch, then there is options choose cable. So for this connection we need straight through connection and we want to connect interfaces. So for router FA we are using FE FE10 connection. So when you tap on it, it will be shown in green color. Then next you have to tap on suppose FE01 connection. So you can see here the black line which which shows the two interfaces are now connected, that is router 0 interface is FE10 and switch 0 interface is FE01. So again tap on the network button which is behind the connect, click on it. Similarly you can connect router with switch 1. So tap on the router, click on tap on the router, click on connect, then click on switch 1, then choose cable to be straight through, okay, and again select the interface, suppose FE20. FE10 is shown in red color, so what it indicates it that this interface is already used. So we have to select the different interface FE20 and from switch 1 FE01. Okay, so the connection is made here. Okay, in the same way you can connect computers to switches. So tap on switch 0, click on connect, click on PC0, choose cable to be straight through, then click FE11 and FE0 of PC. Okay, so in this way you can make connection for another switch also. Click on connect, tap on PC1, choose cable straight through, then click on FE11 and click on FE0 of PC1. Okay, so here connection is made. Again move back, that is tap on the network. So in this way you can see the connections that we have made now. Next we have to connect router to router. So again tap on first router, click on connect, tap on the second router. Okay, tap on the first router, click on connect, tap on the second router, choose cable. Here the cable that we are using is crossover. Okay, so for router to router connection we have to use crossover cable here, and then use the connection FE00 to FE00. Okay, both are using the same connection, that is FA00 and FA00. Okay, you can select any interface, but you have to remember it for our next configuration. So just take the interfaces in such a way that you can remember it very easily. Okay, again tap on the back button. Then next connect router 1 to switch 2. Tap on router, click on connect, tap on switch 2, choose cable, a straight through cable, then tap on the FE10 connection of router 1 and then FE01 of switch 2. Okay, so connection is done here. Next tap on switch 2, click on connect, click on PC2, choose cable to be straight through, click on the FE11 interface and FE0 of PC. Okay, so in this way we have made all the connections. Now what we have to do, you can see the green light here. Okay, so here you can see the green light. The green light indicates now this interface is active, and red light indicates this interface is inactive, or we can say the green light indicates up connection and red light indicates down connection. So we have to make all the connections to be up. So for that we need some configuration. So let us see how configuration can be done so that all the connections are up. Okay, so let us see how we can configure our router so that all the red connections to be converted into green connections. Okay, tap on first router. So click on, here is one option CLI. CLI means command line interface through which we can pass commands to the router. Just click on CLI. So here you will get system configuration dialog, that is continue with configuration dialog. There are two options, yes and no. Just click on the no. So at the right side you will get all the three options, enter, yes, no. So first we have to enter no and then again tap on the enter button. So in order to get started, just click on enter button on the right side. Okay, so you will get the prompt router. So we have to first make it enable, and for that we need to pass first command enable. So tap on the enable, then click on enter. Okay, so you can see the prompt is changed to router hash. Okay, so now our router can accept the various commands for router. So let us see how we are going to configure our first router, that is router 1. Okay, so for that we have to write first command, that is configure. At the right side you can see the configure command, configure, then tap on terminal and then again tap on enter. Okay, so we are in router config option now. Next what we have to do, we have to check the first interface. Okay, so at the leftmost side we have the network. Suppose we have to add some node, so tap on the screen and click on node, and here we are going to add the IP address of leftmost network, that is 172.16.0.0 and slash is 16. Okay, so tap at outside of that window, then you will get this option 172.16.00. so you just tap on it and you can move this node to anywhere. Okay, so at the leftmost we have the network 172.16.0.0. again tap on the screen, click on the node, and our second network is 192.168.0.0 slash 24. Okay, tap on the outside of the window, and you can see this is our second network. Then our third network is 10.10.0.0.0 slash 8. So this is our third network. And our fourth network is of 100. So just enter note 100.0.0.0 slash, here n bits are 30. Okay, so this is our third network. So let us see how we are going to configure our first leftmost network for router 1. Okay, so you can see for router 1 there are three interfaces. FA10, this is used for the leftmost 172 network. So click on router, again on CLI. Here we have to change the name of the router. So first command that we are going to run is hostname, and enter. Hostname is R1, R1. Okay, so then click on the enter button from this keyboard, enter. Okay, and you can see at the leftmost bottom corner there is a rectangle, just tap on it, that keyboard will be minimized. Okay, so host name is now changed to R1. You can see the prompt R1 config now. Let us configure first interface. So you can see in the diagram the first interface is for router R1 is FA1/0. So tap on the router, again on CLI. So let us write the first command, that is interface. From the left side you can see the option interface, click on it and then write fast ethernet. FA means fast ethernet, and our number is what it is, FA1/0. So write here 1/0. So fast ethernet, enter number 1/0, 1/0, and click on enter button. Okay, so now we are in the first interface. So our prompt changed to config if now, and now we have to assign IP address to this interface. For that we need to write command IP address. So click on IP, then address, IP address, and for this interface our IP address is click on ABCD format. So our IP address is 172.16.0.1. So this is the IP address called gateway address or default gateway. Okay, so, or it is called just gateway address. Then write is it mask 255.255.0.0. Okay, so why we have written this mask? Because here the n bits are 16, that is /16 we have written, that means 16 are the n bits. So we have to make first 16 bits 1 and remaining 16 bits 0, that is we are using IPv4 addresses. IPv4 addresses consist of 32 bits of which 16 bits are 1 and remaining 16 bits are 0. So first 16 bits are used to identify network and remaining 16 bits are used to identify host. So for this we are using this mask here. We will see the more details of this in our theory lecture. Okay, so till this point just remember that the first 16 bits of 32 bits we have to make it 1. Okay, so this is the IP address for first gateway. Just click on enter. Okay, so our IP address is set now. The next command that we have to run is no shutdown. No shutdown command will make it up. Okay, because our main aim is to make it up. So no shutdown. Click on enter. Okay, so you can see the message interface fast ethernet 1/0 changed the state to up. So this is the configuration for our first network. You can see here now the green light, that means our interface is up now. Similarly we have to make FA2/0 second interface to be up. So for that again click on CLI. Now click on enter first. We are in R1 config if. Okay, so we are already in if, that is interface 1/0. So we have to first exit it from the first interface and enter into the second interface. So for that we have to write the command interface, and our interface name is, what is it? It is 2/0 now. Okay, so 2/0 interface fast ethernet 2/0. So this is our next command. Click on enter and just write the same command IP address. Okay, so next command is IP, then tap on address, IP address, then ABCD format. You can write the IP address for second network, that is 192.168.0.1. so this is the IP address for our second network. Okay, and this is the default gateway address for our second network. Then we have to add the mask, because here 24/24 notation is used. 24 n bits are there, so our mask is 24 bits are 1 and remaining 8 bits are 0, that means 255.255.255. Okay, when we make all the 8 bits 1, then that 8 bits 1 makes the decimal number 255. So that's why we are writing here 255. So 8 4s are 32. Okay, so 8 8 8 8. So total we are using 4 bytes to represent an IP address. So this is the IP address for our second interface. Let us make it up. For that write the command no shutdown. Okay, then click on enter. You will get the message that the interface changed the state to up. Again click on enter and let us click on exit to exit this interface. Okay, click on enter. Okay, now we move to our third interface, that is FA0/0. For that again click on CLI, then write the command first interface, click on fast Ethernet, click on 0/0 because this is the our interface name. Click on enter. Okay, then again write the same IP address command, IP, then click on address, then write the IP address, that is 10.0.0.1. this is the IP address for our third gateway. Then 255.0.0.0 because here only 8 is the n bits. Okay, so 255.0.0.0, then click on enter. Okay, and next command that we have to run is no shutdown. For that just tap on shutdown button, click on enter button. So our third interface is up now. Okay, click on exit. Okay, so we exit from this if that is config if command prompt. Then similarly we have to configure our second router. Here you can observe FA00 is red because we have to configure another end of this link also. When both the links are up, then and then only it will turn its color to green. Okay, so first we have to configure second router. Click on CLI, then here tap on the no button, click on enter, click on enable, then click on enter. Then you can see the prompt change to hash. Then next click on configure, then terminal option, then click on enter. Now we are in router config. First we have to configure our interface FA00 which is connected to another router. So just tap on router, click on CLI, then our command is interface fast Ethernet 0/0, click on enter. Then next command that we have to write is IP address. Here we are using the IP address is 100.0.0.2. So just click on enter. Again we come back, so write again tap on configure terminal, click on enter. Here are two arrow buttons shown. Arrow button gives us our previous command. Okay, so two arrow buttons at the left end, up and down. So up arrow button will give you previous command. So I have taken the previous command fast Ethernet, and here we have to write the IP address in ABCD format, that is 0.0.0.2. This is the IP address, and here we are using the subnet mask 255.255.255.252 because we are using /30 notation for 100 network. Okay, just click on enter, and then next command is no shutdown, then click on enter. Okay, so this interface has changed the state to up. Now see the diagram. Okay, all our the ends, that is FA00, both the ends change its color to green. Just tap on first router, go to CLI. I think here I have made one mistake. Instead of using 100 network, I have used 10 network. So I have to change it, and for that click on enter. Just go to interface FA00. So interface, this command FA00, click on enter, and then go to IP address command, IP address. So here I have to edit it. Okay, so here I am going to write 100.0.0.1. okay, and mask is 255.255.252. okay, so click on enter button and minimize this keyboard. Okay, next command that we have to run is okay, it is exited. Again just tap on configure terminal, enter, and again go to the interface FA00, click on the enter and write the command no shutdown. Okay, click on the enter button and then exit button, enter. Okay, so we have configured our router. Again click on the exit button to exit the configuration, also exit, enter. Okay, so you can either tap on the commands from right side of this window, or you can enter the command by using the keyboard also. Okay, so both the options are possible. You can either type or you can either tap on the commands from the right side. So we have configured our circuit. Now let us see the configuration. First click on enter and write the command show running config. There is one command, running config, and click on enter. Okay, so you can see all the configuration that we have made today. So host name is R1, that is the first command. Then click on enter button, again enter, click continuously on enter button. Then you can see our fast Ethernet 0/0 that we have changed to 100.0.0.1, because previously I made a mistake and right here the IP address 10.001, but now it is 100.0.0.1. okay, so it was changed now. Then again tap on enter, you can see second interface, then you can see the third interface that we have configured. Okay, so all the three interfaces are correct now. So this is the configuration that we have done for our first router. Similarly, you can see the configuration that we have made on second router. For second router we have just configured one end and another interface FA1/0 we have to configure it. For that we have to click on enter, then click on exit, that we are exiting the previous interface, click on enter, and then our next interface is click on interface, click on fast Ethernet. What is the name of interface? 1/0. Again click on CLI and write here 1/0. So 1/0, this is our next interface, and here we are going to write our IP address, that is IP address okay, so what is IP address for this? It is 10.0.0.1 and space subnet mask is 255.0.0.0. okay, click on enter. Okay, so there is one mistake that have to put some space here. Okay, so click on keyboard, IP address space IP address is 10.0.0.1 space subnet mask is 255.0.0.0. okay, enter. The next command is click on no shutdown, or just type here no shutdown. click enter. Okay, then again click enter and you can click on exit button or just type here exit, enter. Okay, so again we exit here. Instead of writing full word exit, you can just write ex, that is exit also. Okay, enter again, and here you can write show. For show you can write shortcut sh, show running config. Just put click on tab will provide the command automatically. So show running config, click on enter. Okay, so here you can observe now all the configurations that we have made. Router 2 has only two interfaces. Okay, so interface 00 and interface 10. So we have already configured 00 and 10. 20 we are not using in our practical, so we have configured our two interfaces now. So we have done all the configuration for R1 and R2 router. Next what we have to configure is the PCs. So PC0, PC1 and PC2 we have to configure. For that click on PC0, then click on desktop option, then click on IPv4 configuration, the first option, IPv4 configuration, and here we have to write IP address for our PC. The IP address for first PC is 172.16.0.2 slash sorry don't have to write slash. Okay, then for mask it is 255.255.0.0 because n bits are 16. Okay, then next write default gateway. Here default gateway is 172.16.0.1. Okay, so this is the default gateway, which is the interface of router R1. Okay, so we have set all the things. IP address we have to set, then subnet mask and default gateway. For PC, for first PC to connect to router R1, the interface used is 172.16.0.1. This is called as a default gateway. Just click on close button. Okay, similarly configure PC on 2, click on desktop, click on IPv4 configuration, then have to write IP address, that is 192.168.0.2. okay, so this is the IP address for second PC. Then subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. okay, and then third is the default gateway. Default gateway is 192.168.0.1. this is default gateway. So we have set all the things here. Just click on close. Again click on close. Then we have to configure our third PC. Okay, so third PC, for third PC click on desktop, then IPv4 configuration, click on IP address and write here the IP address 10.0.0.2. okay, then subnet mask is 255.0.0.0, and the last point is the default gateway. So we have to write default gateway here 10.0.0.1 is the default gateway for first default gateway for our third network. Okay, so all these things we have to set, then click on close button. Okay, so now our network is ready. Okay, now we can say that our network is configured, simply configured. It is not configured for static routing, it is just configured, or the configuration is for is only the basic configuration. Okay, now we have to see how it works. Just click on PC0, click on desktop, then command prompt. Okay, so here we are going to write one command, that is ping. Click on space, and here we are going to add the IP address of the router R1. That interface is FA01, means the interface which connect to the PC1. So the IP address is here 172.16.0.1. This is the IP address of first gateway. Just click on enter. So here you will see the result is request timed out. Okay, whenever we run ping command, then this command will send 4 packets to the recipient. Here our recipient is 172.16.0.1. Okay, so total packets sent equal to 4, received equal to 0, and lost equal to 4. That means 100% loss is here. Just tap on close button. Click on PC0, simple PDU. Tap the destination to be router 0. Again see the same process. Let us see how the ping works. Click on command prompt option. Again write the same command 172.16.0.1. Click on enter. Okay, let us first save this network. For that, click on the topmost left option and click on save network. Okay, so by default its location is saved, and we are writing the file name is practical 3. Okay, and just tap on the save button. So our network is saved now. Click on OK button. Okay, so stop here now. We will see static routing, how it can be done in the second part of the same practical. Okay, so we will continue at the next time.